Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Probably not advisable to do that with a shoulder problem, is it?
Right, if you've got someone that's got a sling on, it's hands off, can't let the shoulder alone. And I want to talk about slings today, and one sling in specific. This is your typical sling that you get on if you sprain your shoulder.
Right.
But if you have a shoulder surgery or something seriously wrong, they want a shoulder immobilizer.
Right.
And that's what we're going to talk about. And one in specific, it's the Donjoy, which makes a lot of slings and immobilizing equipment. And this is the Ultra Sling, capitals ER. And I picked this one because it is really kind of hard to get on unless you really know how to do it. Once you do it once or twice, it's easy. So let's get this one off.
So this is a tutorial on how to put this on, right?
Right, how to use this Donjoy sling so that you get it on properly. First thing, you're just going to start with a sling like this. I'll show you what that's for later. It's kind of a neat idea that Donjoy came up with. Another neat idea is they got a little pocket here you can put things, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
So you can see the sling has a rounded spot right there that goes right against your hip, right there. Okay. Then there's all these slings and they're all Velcroed and they get stuck together. But take the one that goes like this and it goes around your waistline. It's a single sling. Goes around your waistline.
It's single, there's no double.
Right. This one you can see there's a connection.
It's like a loop.
Yeah, it's a looper. And
so the one strap that's a single strap that goes around your waist.
Right. And that has got a really nice, once you get it there, you can snug it up right
So obviously,
there.
Brad, you're probably going to have someone help you do this with a bad shoulder.
Yeah, yep,
Okay.
yep. I mean, once it gets a little better and you do it a couple of times, you'll do fine. Okay. Now, this next part is the tricky part. Where does this go? Okay. Now,
can you face that way, Brad, for a second?
oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So he took that loop and put it up over his head.
Yep. All right. Now, this one goes here.
Now I'll go back again.
Yep. There's a clip right here. Okay. Oops, I'm sorry, I've got this. This is the confusing part about this one.
What did you do wrong?
Here, undo this, Bob, please. Take that Velcro off right there. This is, there you go. Take that off. This goes around your neck like this. And then you clip here. Now you got this tail. What do you do with this tail? That goes underneath the arm. And that's the confusing part. Okay? And then, Bob, can you hook that in?
So that
Back
goes around. And there's a little loop here.
Yep.
Slide that through the loop and you tighten it up.
There you go.
So
Okay.
you can see this one. You got the first one that went around the waist.
Right?
The second one goes up over the shoulder.
Yep.
That's the one with the pad here.
Right.
A pretty good pad.
The Donjoy
The
pad.
Donjoy pad.
That can be
comes
adjusted
around.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this is a tricky one.
This is the one that's coming off the Donjoy pad.
Under the armpit.
Onto the armpit, comes around, and Velcro's in the back.
Okay, so it's still got to support the arm though.
Right.
So then you put it in here
There's a
and,
little hidden sleeve there, kind of.
yeah, it is. And then this, here you're going to have to help here too. This is, it's a two-person thing. Over to here. Okay, and now my shoulder is immobilized. I mean, I can't move it. And I mean, you can if you really try, but it helps hold it in a nice, consistent position. And then they give you this cute little strap to put a squeeze ball in. Because your arm is immobilized doesn't mean you can't exercise your fingers.
And you want to, yeah.
Yep, and you put that right there, and then you can squeeze that ball 10 to 20 times every hour or so, and it stays right there for you. And sometimes the doctor will say, I want you to let it hang down and do a pendulum or Codman's exercise. You can do that with it staying on and just gently let it go down, give it a break.
Kind of lean forward a little
Yeah,
bit.
and if they want you to do this, they'll have you do that. And then you can get it back in there. And if you get good at it, you might be able to do this yourself. Like, I might be able to get that in there. Yeah, give me a hand, Bob. My fingers are not that nimble. And over and get it back in place where it belongs. So, and then to get it off, there and there and Push that button right there. Okay, so.
It is complicated.
Yeah,
You
it
can
is.
see there's no easy way, but by seeing this now, you'll be able to understand how it goes, and you should be able to work your way through it.
Right, so it's an excellent sling, but be patient with it and look at our videos, because we've got a lot of information. There you go. Okay.